Good afternoon, everyone. I'm George Brown, live in the News Channel 3 newsroom. We are bringing you live coverage of the Tigers returning home. As you see right there from Arizona, you see the players getting off right here. About 100 people, maybe a few more right now at Wilson Air next to the Memphis airport right there, welcoming their Tigers back home. Of course, a sad defeat last night. The Tigers falling 102-91 to the University of Missouri-Columbia Tigers. So Tiger versus Tiger. You see everybody departing the plane there. There's Coach Cal and his family and all of the team members. They're departing the plane that has just landed at Wilson Air. Of course, we had some key players that stood out last night. Tyreke Evans, 33 points for the Memphis Tigers in that game. And, of course, also Robert Dozier with 19 points and 16 rebounds. A great game if you watched it tight all the way. We see Coach Cal stepping up here to the microphones. Robert Sally, saw him just a second ago, got 12 points in last night's game. Here is Coach Cal, and he should start talking in just a moment. Of course, you have a lot of people who were really hoping that this was the year that the Tigers were going to take it all. They didn't expect to go home as soon as they did, but we saw what happened last night. Let's listen now to Coach Cal.
You know, we hadn't lost in so long that when you do lose, they're hard. And, you know, we didn't play particularly well in the first half. Didn't play particularly well in the first part of the second half. And then fought like heck to get back in it and give ourselves a chance. And I'm just so proud. Could have given up on the game. Just let it go. And they didn't. They just kept playing.
What's it mean?
They're doing fine. I mean, they're disappointed. They wanted to win. You know, they wanted to try to put themselves in the same position they were in a year ago, and they just weren't able to.
What does it mean to you guys to get off the plane and you see these faithful fans to greet you?
It's really neat. I mean, you know, it was good for the kids to see it because we were all just kind of disappointed. And, you know, we thought we were going to be playing Connecticut, let me tell you the truth. And then the start of the game, they attacked us, which meant a lot of stuff was let go. Whoever the aggressive team is, usually the officials will let that team play a little bit more. And then it never changed. A half-court shot, it just piled up. Another kid makes this tough shot. But again, I come back to this. Our team never quit, and they gave themselves a chance. If we make a three at the top of the key down 6, 2 free throws
Coach
down
Cal,
6,
we're listening to him live right now at Wilson Air talking about the loss last night, saying, quote, the team fought like heck to try and come back, and they actually did somewhat come back right in the last few minutes of the game. The Tigers are good at doing that, but last night simply, unfortunately, not good enough. You can continue watching this live coverage on WREG.com. That's streaming live for you right now. And also, of course, we'll have complete coverage coming up today on News Channel 3 starting first at 4 and 4:30. We've been there with the team all the way through here, and we'll continue to bring you some great coverage of the Tigers returning home. Again, you can watch it right now still on WREG.com. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to programming.
Got out of control when students say their teacher started dancing so provocatively in front of them that her pants fell down. Wow. What were you thinking?
We actually barricaded ourselves in the corner of the room, and a couple of students knocked down.
Second half, he was tremendous. The last 12 minutes is what he is. Now, we needed that the whole game. And that's not fair to him, but that's a fact. We needed it the whole game.
Tyreke also, obviously, if he does go into the draft, last night's performance sure didn't hurt.
It helped him. It helped him. So, but I think all of our guys were helped. I also think Sean Taggart, I talked to him last night, he needs to put his name in the draft, do what Robert Dozier and Antonio did, and explore. He really needs to do that. So he and I talked about it last night and told him he should train and go after it. Someone would draft him, he goes. If not, he has an opportunity to come back.
Sean looked like a guy on the bench that was taking this loss really, really hard.
Yeah, and again, early in the game, other than Tyreke and Antonio making a few baskets, we got manhandled. And those kids knew it. And in the second half, we started shaky, and then they said, enough's enough. Now, you have to understand, we had done this 4 or 5 times this year, except the other team couldn't get up 24. They would get up 10 or 11, and then we bury you somewhere. Well, I kept telling them, well, you play a good team and you do that, you're going to be down 20, it's going to be hard. But Missouri, I even said, being down 20, I still felt we were okay. I kept telling them, I'm not worried if you'll start playing. and then we got back into it and got it close. But it was a heck of a year.
You know, we have to ask. Kentucky, the rumors have already started flying. Can you comment on that?
No, I'm not. You know, I want to be here. This is where I want to coach, and it's, you know, my name will be tied to every job that's open, and our fans, I think, have gotten used to it. But I am so tired right now. This was maybe the most grueling year that I've ever had, trying to get them together, the start, and then grab and drag, and the toughness, the mental toughness, all the things we had to work on. We had to do more this year. We had to put in a zone. We had to do more things than we've ever had to do to keep this thing alive. And so if I look tired, it's because I'm really, really tired.
Coach, is it too early to start thinking about next year?
I'm excited. I mean, you know, what we have and what we have coming in, and it should be fun. I mean, if you have season tickets, I'd tell you to hold on to them. That's what I would say. So, folks, I'm going to go, okay? Thanks.
Every time he plays in a place on the way to 5-4, he did in St. Louis. He did in St. Louis in 5. You're a blue head. I got to get changed. I got to get down there. Yeah, he does that. He wears the side overweight. Powerade, guys. Sure. Dylan actually knew it before he did it. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. Hey, Miss Bobby. Does that work okay?